Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones. Now, before we jump into this war today against the Iron Islands, which, of course, I did cause myself, I want to just go ahead and do a little bit of a betrothal. Now, we did marry off Princess Liara here to the Valerians. So, Malus Valerian here. However, we didn't find anyone for John. Well, I completely forgot. Princess Visenya. So, what I might actually do is marry off John to his sister. Of course, it is... the Targaryens did believe that this was a suitable thing. Wait, Dan, just trying to find... Where's dynasty? There we go. If we do Targaryen, there we go. Easy way to find Visenya. Of course, they are inbred, but we get that minus 95% modifier anyway. So let's go ahead and send off that betrothal. John will end up marrying his sister. Everything's fine here. Now, has anyone else joined the war? The Westerlands and the Reach, I don't think are going to be joining. If we go ahead and click on this, the North should be joining any moment now. We do outnumber them quite a bit. Where should we gather the men? Maybe we should gather them near River Run. I think that would be a good place, actually. The Tullys should help us. I believe, yeah, that is the Tullys are still in charge, at least. Later on today, I'm actually going to take a look at everyone and see how all the big houses are doing. Let's go ahead and place a banner here. Oh, it's blue as well. Isn't that that's satisfying? Let's go ahead and raise all the men then. Wowzers, that's a lot. We could declare wars. We're gonna... Realm will lose land when vassal dies. Okay, we will worry about that later. What's this? We're above our vassal limit as well. I assume that will be fixed when this war is over. Let's go ahead and unpause. We're going to raise all of the men and hopefully make the Greyjoys bend to the 7. Greetings, my handsome liege. I've arrived in the Red Keep. Okay, Lord Garth. We're about to go to war, but if you have some gold, you didn't even bring any gold. What are you doing? To the miserable King Rhaegar. Miserable? Of course I should join you in this war. Our foe shall learn to fear the men of the North. Excellent. Looks like the Starks and the North are going to be joining us in this war as well. So if we zoom out here now. Yeah, the Westerlands and just the Reach not taking part, of course, and then a few minor places here and there. So we have 149,000 men to their 21,000. Of course, the Iron Islands is quite the defensive position, though, so we'll have to see how things go. Lady Nan, I'll show you in at once. Just take the free gold and the prestige and whatnot. I know we can turn this off, but honestly, I just like the free prestige. Lord Kenos is at last shown into my great hall and wastes no time before walking up to my throne and bowing deeply. Thank you for seeing me, my liege. I came to you today with an urgent request. My lands stand between the Iron Throne and your enemies. The lordship of Kinlands is one of the marches of the realm, and its defense is your responsibility as well as mine. I can't afford to... What's this? If he accepts my counteroffer, he leaves the Liberty faction, cannot join another faction for 10 years. Okay. Sure. Counteroffer accepted. We still gave him gold, I think. Oh dear. Oh dear, and we've gained a stress level. Lately, it feels like I'm constantly being distracted by lascivious thoughts and erotic fantasies. With all the hardships of my everyday life, it is all too easy to lose myself in daydreams and forget about reality. These desires are clearly interfering with my life, but what should I do about them? A good workout would burn these desires away. There we go, we're no longer overwhelmed by stress. Let's go ahead and show in you. Did you... Oh, he's brought us some gold as well. Very nice. Right, what we can do is there... Because we're athletic, can we not do some exercise? Work off some stress? Okay, we've already done it. Right. Aegon, we're going to train you in strategy. You're going to learn from this war, hopefully. Can imprison criminals. Let's not do that. We're in debt. I know we're in debt. Things are going terribly right now. There we go. An excellent training session. Not all things, at least. Let's wait for the men to be risen. Lord Mathis. Oh, 65 gold. Thank you very much. I need it. My relative Viserys has been made a knight. He has made House Targaryen very proud. There we go. My brother has become a knight. Not the most impressive of knights, though, is he? I was going to give him Dragonstone, but I can't bring myself to do it. I think because at least I'm reading Fire of Blood at the moment. I just got done with chapter 4. which was a long one, by the way. And so far, the Targaryens have liked holding King's Landing and Dragonstone, because Dragonstone is like a retreat where they're a bit safe when things get too much. So maybe we keep Dragonstone just for now. Good for him, though. I'm glad my brother is finally making something of himself. We have managed to sway Tywin Lannister as well. Oh, there's the allies too, the Baratheons coming from the south. And we've also got the Tullys joining us as well. Courtenay, the son of my vassal Lord Gullion, has accused my vassal Lord Wendermere of having an incestuous relationship with his own sister. I don't think I'm the one to pass judgment on this. Wendermere and Coroner are lovers. I have seen and heard many things in my day, but this... Oh dear, we're really going to start annoying the Seven, aren't we? We might have to march to Old Town and do what our ancestors once did. These accusations are naught but malice and lies. I think we will actually reform the faith at some point. That could be fun and chaotic. Lord Malador here has brought me a gift of gold. 20 gold. Thank you very much. We need gold faster, though. Aegon, I'm going to train you in strategy some more. What army are we waiting on here? An excellent training session. There we go. It's nice to see that at least in a time of war he's taken his training seriously. Did you bring me gold? You didn't. Shame on you. Okay, we might have to turn these off. I mean, they're bringing me gold, though. We're waiting on this army here. The second army. 4 days. Okay. No gold there either. I might... Okay. I think I'm actually going to turn these off. We're in the middle of a war. Let's go ahead. Go down to decisions. Is it disables the possibility for vassals to pay homage to you? My vassals will not be able to pay homage to me anymore. I will not see any of them for now. What we can do is, once the war is done, we can reallow that maybe. There we go. I think that's a good balance to strike. Aegon, before we march into battle, I want you to train on your swordsmanship. Right. Where's the enemy? I don't think they've marched yet. What we should do is land in pike, but we're going to have disembarking penalties, aren't we? So maybe we should land over on this pile of pike, just so we can wait a little bit for the disembarkment to expire. What I should also do, Lyanna, I'm going to put you on chivalry, and then if I go down here, probably reduce our army maintenance. There we go, that's much better, isn't it? And then, what do you do on here? Supply duration minus 12%. Wait. Isn't that bad? Scatter fleets. We lose martial skill, fleet movement speed bay. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to keep you on trade then. That's going to lower things. An excellent training session. Well done, Aegon. I'm very proud of you. Of course, if Aegon and Rhaenys do have some children, we will name them appropriately, as one of you kindly left a comment under one of the previous episodes. I haven't forgotten about that. Don't worry. We might even have some children. Probably not this episode. Maybe in the next episode, I imagine. Aegon, before we land, let's train your swordsmanship once more. 14 months to siege this down. An excellent training session. There we go. He's starting to take things very seriously, at least. Riverline is under siege. Where's this? Where have they landed? Oh, dear. I clicked off of it by accident. Okay, we're just going to ignore this for now. The north hasn't arrived yet, I don't think. That's fine. There's still plenty of time. We can work off some stress. Let's go ahead and do that. This is not enough, I think to myself, as I put down the training hammer. I've been practicing non-stop, but I'm getting tired. I need a tougher challenge. Yes, something bigger or perhaps heavier. Something sure to tire me out. Visenya, get over here. Yeah, we're gonna lift my son. You overestimate your own strength. We gained good exercise for 1 year. We lost some stress. Oh, I wounded Visenya. Oh dear. Lyanna, please don't be too angry. I'm sure I didn't mean to. Forgive me. Oh dear. Right, let's go ahead and train Aegon again. Strategy, why not? Oh, a disappointing session. Come on, Aegon, put some effort in. There we go. We've sieged this down. Let's try and siege down Pike now itself. Greetings, my handsome liege, my entourage. I'm too busy. Oh, we gained tyranny, though. Sure, show her in. Why not? We're going to have to quickly come back to King's Landing. Look at those trousers. Looks funny when he sat there. Lady Benya is at last shown into my great hall and wastes no time before walking up to my throne and bowing deeply. Thank you for seeing me, my liege. I come to you today with an urgent request. My lands pale in comparison to your mighty capital. Please spare some of King's Landing fortunes for... No. Some lands are more blessed than others. You're going to have to deal with it. I'm not moving resources away from King's Landing. That's enough of that, thank you very much. I am engaging my dearest Queen Lyanna of the Iron Throne in our usual pillow talk, wrapping her lovely hair around my fingers. Do you love my hair so, my dearest? Perhaps you should carry it with you always as you go about your duties as king, so then everyone will see you and I are one. I thought at first she was joking, but it quickly becomes apparent that she truly intends me to wear her hair as an accessory for all to see. I will wear it until I die. We gain the nickname with the tress, and we also gain the trait loyal. Aha. So we are now King Rhaegar with the tress Targaryen of the Iron Throne. I forget all the other part of the titles that they say out. Aegon, are you going to do a bit better now? Let's try strategy again. An excellent training session. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, son. Oh my... Wow. We are in big trouble with debt right now. We need this war to end somewhat soon. Okay, we've taken Pike and 53 gold. That's gonna give us a little bit. We can ransom Asher Greyjoy for another 50 gold. Let's go ahead and do that. I think what we're also going to do is siege some more lands down. Why not? What's this? Rhaenys Targaryen increased her diplomacy by 1. Very nice. Aegon, we can train him again as well. Let's go swordsmanship. An excellent training session. Very nice. He's going to be a very good ruler one day when the crown passes on to him. I'm sure of that. That's if we still have the crown by that time. Prisoner taken in siege. Can we ransom you? We can. 15 gold isn't too much, is it? We're winning the war at least. That's what matters. There we go. This training thing is an excellent training session. It pops up a little bit too often, I feel like. We have another entourage. Let's go ahead and fetch Lord Harlan and bring him in at once. Lord Halton is at last shown into my great hall and wastes no time before walking up to my throne and bowing deeply. Thank you for seeing me, my liege. I come to you today with an urgent request. A malady of discontent prevails in my lands. My lord, I am certain an imperial visit would change the mood of my people and return them to their proper course. I'm in the middle of a war. I can't. I'm too busy for such frivolities. These visits incur many costs. I mean, if you pay me, I will then. There we go. He paid 50 gold. Whether I visit or not, though, we are in the middle of a war. It's a bit of a silly time to ask. Jeez. My vassal's not very understanding. Right, let's go ahead and ransom you for some gold. Aegon, what do you want to be trained in today? Let's try some chivalry. Why not? Can we siege this down as well, I wonder? An excellent training session. Very nice. We can't see... No, why did you guys stop sieging this? Vassals. What in the world was my daughter Rhaenys doing in that wardrobe in the servants' quarters? Playing hide and seek, she claims. She looks like a ghost, shaking, eyes wide open, staring at the walls. Oh no, I know what happened. She must have seen the two launderers plucking a chicken together. The poor girl looked shocked. I should not be surprised if she will find intimacy difficulty when she grows up. Oh, she's gonna be chased. Or, don't be scared, girl. When you're an adult, you'll understand. I mean, she will have to give heirs to the throne for Aegon. So I think it's worth taking the stress to educate my daughter here. Yeah, don't be scared. When you're an adult, you will understand. Don't worry, Rhaenys. That's fine, right? Let's ransom you as well. Aegon's doing stuff. A lot of things going on. Strategy. There we go. An excellent training session. Very nice. I do wonder why this menu pops up so much. Maybe there's something I don't know. Ooh, that's a nice banner there. That looks kind of cool. Okay, let's continue sieging. We can't siege this. We can siege this, though. So let's continue on our way here. We're actually sieging very fast. It's just 2 months of siege. Lord Paramount Balon formed a new alliance. Oh, okay, with the Lordship of Hammerhorn. We don't have to worry about that one too much. An excellent training session. There you go. Improving Aegon swordsmanship just a little bit there. Learning perk available. We can go with restraint. You can take the embrace celibacy and abandon celibacy decisions. I mean, we're not going to do that, but it gets us down here to whole of body, which is kind of what we want. Visenya is bossy. Let's train her in martial. Unfortunately, I'm not free to train her myself. You only have 1 learning, so maybe Christopher, my other Kingsguard here, would actually be a good warden for my youngest daughter. Does John have an educator? John's not being educated either. Okay, John, what are you good at? Not martial. Oh dear. I mean, you're good at learning, though. Who am I educating? Okay, I'm educating my eldest too. That would make sense. So with John here, we need someone who's good at learning. My maester. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. What about Liara? Liara, are you being educated? You're being educated by my maester as well. Okay, there we go. Liara and John, you guys can attend lessons together. Another 34 gold there. Enemy has joined the war as well. I'm just going to ignore this squire stuff for a moment. Let's just focus on the war. And then actually, no. I want to train him. Strategy. Disappointing. Oh, dear. Yeah, I really don't think he wants to be a strategist. He's just all about that dueling, the swordsmanship. Prisoners can be ransomed. Don't mind if I do. There we go. We've sieged some more. 46% war score, so we're doing okay in the war. I think that'll be fine. Let's go ahead and siege 310 gold to embark. That's where all the gold is going. Wow. Wasn't there... This reduces embark cost. No? No, it doesn't. Okay. I mean, we can train Aegon at least. I mean, if we want to beat them in the war, we have no choice. Where are you, anyway? Oh, guys. The enemy are by King's Landing. How did I miss this? Okay, what I'm going to do... I don't want to embark here. So, instead, I'm going to disband the armies and we're going to re-raise them in King's Landing. It's going to take 5 months for them to return home, though. That's fine. It's much better than us embarking. That's incredibly expensive, and it would take a while for us to get back here anyway, wouldn't it? That's fine. Another disappointing training session with Aegon as well. Sadly. Ransom accepted, that's good. Another entourage. Lord Mathis is at last shown into my great hall and wastes no time before walking up to my throne and bowing deeply. Imagine he arrived asleep. Thank you for seeing me, my liege. I come to you today with an urgent request. Please, my lord, let me sit on your council. I mean, your stewardship is actually okay. Let me just check on my council. Yeah, but we already have a master of coin. And he's also very good. I mean, I'm very happy with my council. I mean, you could become my master of ships, maybe. Let's see. My talents are overlooked while lesser men are heard at the highest levels. I would share the burdens of your realm as your steward. I don't want you to become my steward, though. Can I not just replace you? No. Master of coin or master of laws. There are other considerations at play. Yes. I'm already happy with my council. I mean, we could have got some gold out of him there, but we're so far in debt, I don't think it would have made much of a difference. For months, Lord Gareth Septon has been digging up spurious contracts and fabricated histories. Now Lord Gareth dares act as if all amounts to a legitimate claim on the Lordship of Kinlands. Where's this? Over here. Okay. We're not gonna bother about that right now. We have more important stuff. There we go. I always get lost. The map is so big. We can train Aegon again. Let's go ahead and do that. An excellent training session. Nice. Let's raise all the armies. Oh, it's gonna take 6 months in a way. So let's just wait a little bit, I guess. Greetings, my implacable liege. I have been hosting your Master of Laws, Lord Montfort, for several weeks, and he has helped me truly see the splendour of the realm under your rule. I am nothing less than honoured to serve as your vassal. Oh, nice. Lord Montfort there, doing very good things for us. I'm very blessed to have such a good council. Lyanna is pregnant again as well. Good news. Another entourage. Can I disable entourage as well? I think this is petitioners, right? I'm going to disable this as well, because they pop up a little bit too much. Lord Renifer is at last shown into my great hall and wastes no time before walking up to my throne and bowing deeply. Thank you for seeing me, my liege. I come to you today with an urgent request. My land's pale. Okay. We're not doing this. Some lands are more blessed than others. You're no different to the ones that ever asked before you. Aegon, you want some training? Strategy. Have a good lesson today. There we go. Excellent training session. Exactly what we wanted. Okay, we do have some allies now. The Baratheons and the Dornish have arrived. So let's raise the men anyway. There we go. And then, I mean, it's only going to take 50 days. That's fine. It's not too long, is it? I think we should be able to win the war if we can win these battles. Aegon. Swordsmanship. I want to see a good training session. There we go. Excellent training session even. So 75% war score. Not too long. There we go. We've won the war. We imprison Lord Paramount Balon. Let's go ahead and enforce our demands. To the solitary King Rhaegar, damn your 7th grandfather. I know when I am defeated, it seems I am left with no choice but to comply with your demands. So be it. Let's disband the men. We need to recover our debt now. We weren't able to sway Tywin either. So what does this mean? I mean, I guess we'll have to unpause here. And things will come up, won't they? At long last, we have achieved victory in the face of those who sought to rebel against me and disrupt my righteous rule. Now that the traitors are within my grasp, the time has come to choose what fate shall befall them, whether to show them mercy or to punish them for their transgressions. Bring them before me. So what did he do wrong? He didn't convert. I'll be honest though, I'm not really a fan of the 7 either, so I think killing him is going to be a bit extreme. What I can see me doing though is banishing him to the wall. Punished me moderately. Disposed. Should we send Balon Greyjoy to the wall? I think that's fair. We could also take his entire... We could take the entire Iron Islands and give them to someone else. But then he wouldn't be sent to the wall. Oh no, he's still sent to the wall as well. I wonder, is that something we do? And then we try and convert them to the 7, even though we're not a fan of the 7. We could get rid of the Greyjoys and the Iron Islands for good, get rid of the pirates, so to speak. Possibly. We could also execute his entire house. I think that's a bit extreme, though. I think banishment and taking his titles is good enough. So we read through here. So we concede our imprisonment. That's fine. We get the Lord Paramountcy of the Iron Islands. We get the High Lordship of Pike. We also get the Lordship of Pike. And then Balon loses 40 opinion of us. That's fine. He gets deposed. He loses his concubine. Gains the trait Black Brother. And they get divorced. Lord Paramount Balon joins court. Oh, on the wall. Okay, not us. My will be done. There we go. Who's this? I think I'm going to do the same for you. Send you to the wall. You helped him. Let's take his titles. There we go. Or we could leave it up to Lord Paramount Mace. Possibly. House Redwine. Let's leave it up to Lord Mace. He's his vassal. Lord John here. I'm going to send you the same. I'm going to send you to the war and take your entire lands. My will be done. There we go. After having passed your sentence, news arrives that Lord John of Wendwater Forest has defied your judgment and has once again risen up in rebellion. How dare he? I am the king. Starts a war against you with the revolt. But we got another war? Greetings, my implacable liege. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. It seems that there is no recourse for our dispute other than to settle it on the battlefield. Rally the troops. We're at war again. Oh dear. Very troubling times. So now, what's up with this over here? I actually own Pike. Okay. We can't see the inside of Pike now, though, can we? Can I give this to someone? I'm not interested in owning this. Why don't we give it to the Valerians? They're High Valyrian. Oh, that could be interesting. Someone with good martial would probably be good. No. If I go relevancy... Although the Valerians are so far away, I think it would make sense to give it to either the Westerlands or the Riverlands, right? I think the Riverlands would make sense. What if I give it to Lord Edmure Tully here? If I go ahead and I grant you a title and I give you the Iron Islands, what say you? I think that's fitting. Do you know what? I'm going to give the Iron Islands to the Riverlands. Why not? Let's go ahead and grant those over. There we go. Hopefully he can regain control there and it's not our problem to deal with. We need a new steward. Tywin, okay, welcome back. You're now the master of coin once more. We are at war, okay. Has anyone joined us in this war? I mean, we heavily outnumber them. Oh, they're right down here. Okay, so it's nice and close as well. In that case, let's go ahead and raise the armies here. We might even be able to just get away with only raising the men-at-arms because we're in a little bit of debt right now. What men-at-arms do we have? Not many. I think we have to raise all of the men, actually. Let's just raise the armies and then we'll crush them as fast as we can, I think. And that'll probably be the best way to go about this. We can imprison criminals and stuff. Let's wait until after this new war. Aegon, I'm going to train you in strategy again. An excellent training session. Very nice. There was a commotion among the children today. John was attempting to preach among his fellow youngsters and became the target of a small fight. Aegon intervened and did what he could to protect him. Never back down from a challenge, Aegon. There we go. My son is brave. I think in future, I'm not going to have any squires. It's a lot of clicking, isn't it? Inspirational wife. You gained a chivalric spouse for 10 years. +2 advantage. Very nice. Right. That's enough men. We don't need to gather everyone. There we go. That's already plenty. Let's make our way down here and deal with this little revolt we have on our hands, shall we? How long is this going to take? Only 2 months. We should end this quite fast. Are you really going to embark? Do you know how expensive embarking is? I can tell you from my experience, you probably don't want to do that. You're going to get in massive debt. Another excellent training session. There we go. How long left on this siege? 40 days. Very nice. Okay, they're going to siege over here. That's fine. It behooves a king to spend time at sea with the salty air in his face and a fine vessel beneath his feet. Today he sees my personal craft and a small escorting squadron out for drills, practice and pleasure. The short voyage has been an exhilarating change of pace from life at court, when we spotted a distant plume of water, followed by a small island of wine-dark flesh rolling out of the waves. The greatest beast of all the deep's a whale. Get the harpoons. There we go. We gained 100 gold. You slaughter the whale and haul it to shore. Very nice. That should help us just a tad bit. An excellent training session once again. Oh, Lyanna, you have been so brave, so strong. Words cannot describe my love for you. And now we have a perfect daughter. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? Rhaegar Targaryen. I like that name. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. So we have another daughter now. Let's just go ahead and pin her so we can keep an eye on her education and whatnot. We did take a prisoner as well. We can't ransom them, though. Only 15% war score? How long left on this siege? 10 months. Okay, I want to stop this. Yeah, don't embark. There we go. Walk around. That's the smarter decision. Embarking would be a terrible mistake. Oh, okay, they escaped. We need to slow the speed down. Armies move quite fast in this mod. Much faster than what I'm used to. Oh, we're going to trap them. There we go. We heavily outnumber them. That should easily crush the enemy. We still haven't won the war, though. Let's go for strategy. How was this battle? Lord Munford of Driftmark slew Master Harold of Quarterpenny while he was retreating from battle. There we go. Look at that. That is House Valerian. Yes. Very nice. Where is Driftmark? It's up here somewhere, right? Oh, it's right here. There we go. Oh, it'd be nice if Driftmark would one day get a custom court as well. Could you imagine that? That would be awesome. Let's go ahead and bring the armies back down now, though. Another excellent training session with Aegon. Hopefully he becomes a knight soon. You are always there for me, and I hope you know that I am grateful. My son and heir Aegon approaches me in a rare display of courage and openness. When I need it, I expect you to be there for me too. No, this is what it means to be a guardian. There we go. Of course, son, I want you to have a good upbringing. One day you're going to be ruler of the 7 kingdoms. I need you to know what that means and to do it well. Lordship of... Oh. We're going to have to start improving. I mean, we're going to keep on organized army just because it keeps the cost down to have the army raised. But soon... Did anyone join you in this war? No, it's just between us. Okay. Let's go ahead and train Aegon again as well. Excellent training session once more. Good to see. I think, yeah, this is worrying. Hopefully this ends the war. His punishment will be more severe this time, because he revolted against my original punishment. Let's go ahead and ransom you. There we go. We should intercept this army again as well. They have re-risen. We should be able to get them before they embark. Yeah, they're trying to embark again. There we go. We caught up to them. That was quite easy. And there we go. The revolt has been beaten. Let's enforce our demands. To the implacable King Rhaegar of the Iron Throne, blessings upon you and your house. I know when I am defeated, it seems I am left with no choice but to comply with your demands. So be it. Let's disband the men. We are broke. And we're going to need to start increasing control over here as well. Get all of that fixed up. Prisoners can be ransomed. Let's wait, actually, until the aftermath pops up from the war. Lord Stannis of the Stormlands slew Lord Walter of Wendwater Fork while he was retreating from battle. There we go. Stannis actually joined us as well. An excellent training session once more too. Are we not going to get a pop-up from this revolt? It seems not. So, who was it that rose up against me? It was you, wasn't it? I don't recognize you because you're disfigured now. We managed to disfigure you. In that case, what I'm going to do... I'm actually going to banish you to the wall. It's tyranny, though. How is it tyranny? He revolted against me. Or was it you? That's also tyranny. Okay. I guess we're just going to leave this for a moment. What we can do, maybe, is ransom them off so at least we take their gold. We are desperate for gold right now. There we go. And then, Lyanna, if I put you back on managed domain, thank you very much. I think things are all looking fine here. Let's go ahead and unpause, and hopefully things are now smooth, that we're back at peace and the 7 kingdoms are back under our command. Hugh has come to my keep seeking a place to stay for a short while before resuming his journey to the court of the lord he will be serving. Any maester of the citadel is welcome in my halls. There we go. We got a maester of the citadel visiting us, and the 7 kingdoms are once again united. Whilst walking the corridors of my keep today, I ran into my guest Hugh. and began speaking with him. During our conversation, I noticed that he had a link of iron on his chain. I brought this up with him and we began talking at length about Warcraft. A truly illuminating conversation. Because we are ambitious, looks like we actually enjoyed that conversation very much. Hugh has come before me before he returns to his journey, thanking me profusely for my generosity and hospitality. He further stated that he would be sure to tell his new lord and his colleagues at the Citadel of the breadth and depth of my scholarly insights. Clearly I have left a good impression. Oh, your dynasty has been the talk of the realm as of late. There we go. We're even impressing the maesters of the Citadel. Let's go ahead and train my squire. Do some more of that. Now, what would it cost to reform the faith? View the most devout... No, that's not what I'm looking. Create a new faith of the 7. Very expensive. And we haven't even changed anything yet. Oh dear. Okay, well, we'll have to look at that in the future. We only have 1,000 piety, so I don't think we're going to be doing that. In my attempts to align Lord Tywin to my interests, I found an opportunity. I think I could argue that our goals are in fact the same as I dictate my next letter. I emphasize those shared interests. I'll maintain subtlety. There we go. And Tywin now likes us very much. Who else could we do with swaying to our side a little bit more? I think we're somewhat okay. Are there any vassals who absolutely hate me? I don't... Oh, well, we have a lot of vassals. We have a lot of vassals. Okay, you don't like me too much. Well, how did I get all these vassals? That's crazy. Okay. I assume the biggest vassals are at the top. Let's sway the Reach a little bit. They're not the biggest fan of us. They like us, but they could like us a little bit more. Let's train Aegon again once more as well. Dangerous faction wants to lower crown authority. Oh dear, and the Reach are at the head of this. That could be dangerous. Sending an ultimatum in 24 months as well. Court artifacts. Oh, we stole some banners from the Greyjoys. Okay. We're not going to display those banners, though. Look at that, the Targaryen banners. Look absolutely epic when hung up on the walls. I'm a big fan of this mod. Another excellent training session with Aegon as well. You like to see that, don't you? With her coming of age, my tuition of Rhaenys is at an end. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards administration, such as Rhaenys, can come to truly understand it. Displaying a thorough understanding of the flow of gold and the wandering of people, she even expresses a remarkable creativity in dealing with these matters. There we go. Rhaenys Targaryen has now come of age, so now we're just waiting for Aegon to come of age, and these two should be able to marry off. What I might do is actually give them Dragonstone as well, just to keep them safe, and hopefully with an alliance there. They can also learn to rule, even if it's only over Dragonstone. Let's go ahead and train Aegon once more. I just want to make sure his strategy is top-notch. If we can get his strategy up, that's good. Minus 300 gold in the hold. Oh dear. Not the best situation to win. Oh, we have another castle. Castle Faring. We should give this away to one of the local lords, maybe. Does anyone... Oh, I have this title. Okay. Do I? I do. King's Landing is fine, and Dragonstone is fine. I don't care about this one, though. So what I'm going to do here... Let's see. Lordship of Noblewood, maybe? I think because you're right next to it, I might give you this. So let's go ahead and grant titles. You're going to get Faring Cross, and you're also going to get the High Lordship of Wendwater Forest. Yeah, so let's go ahead and grant you those titles. There we go. I'm not interested in owning this. There we go. Dragonstone and the Red Keep. That's all I require. As I step over the threshold to my courtier Eric's office, I find him bent deeply over a book. This translation of an autopsy report is atrocious, he says with a sigh. If I were to follow these instructions, I am as likely to cure my patient as I am to kill them outright. Let me have a look, Eric. There we go, we increased our learning. And we even unlocked a new perk. Know thyself, when death of natural causes is 1 year away, you will receive a warning. There we go, and we can get healthy and then whole of body. Which should actually help us lead a long life. As long as we don't die in one of these rebellions. Another excellent training session there as well. We're not even going to be able to recover from debt before this ultimatum. Oh, people left the ultimatum. The faction. Very nice. As I walk through the courtyard, rage overcomes me once again. The only thing on my mind recently is when Jon Farring declared war on me. I must get my revenge on Jon somehow. I look up at the gallows in front of me. Perhaps if I can make my moves carefully, he will hang there soon. Oh yes, I will have my revenge. We start the murder scheme. And that should... I mean, we don't have any agents. We'll try and kill him. Of course, we didn't banish him. Another excellent training session. Well done, Aegon. Can you hurry up and become a knight already, though? Ysilla Royce and Viserys Targaryen are now married. Oh, my brother. Okay, I also named one of my children Viserys, I think. We now have an alliance with Jon Bronze of Runestone. There we go. Good stuff happening there. We'll see what happens to Viserys. He's not currently landed. And I do plan to give Dragonstone to Aegon rather than my brother. We can develop the capital. Let's go ahead and do that. It's going to gain us some stress, though. We're going to train Aegon some more as well. Disappointing. He's slacking. What's this? Send gift. Greetings, my implacable liege. Please accept this humble gift. It is not too much, but I hope it is of use to our continued friendship. 200 gold. Thank you. You've just solved all of our debt. I will remember that. Thank you very much. That was amazing. One of my prisoners has died in my dungeons as well in the Black Cells. Let's go ahead and train you once again. What's this? As part of my ongoing plan to murder Jon, some of my minions regularly intercept his letters. Due to my expert comprehension of a common tongue, I could personally read them rather than relying on second-hand translations, though it is sure to take time away from some of my duties. Perhaps I would glean valuable insights this way. I will translate the common tongue myself. Let's train you in chivalry again. An excellent session, very nice. My daughter and some other courtiers gained valued intrigue courtier. Oh, I was thinking of changing this, wasn't I? What's the option? Warlike court, maybe? Or intrigue. Maybe we keep intrigue for now. I don't think there's any need to change it. Because if we do have someone we need to remove, it'll be nice. Let's work off some stress, though. I will go ahead and do that. As I finish yet another lap around my castle, I can already feel my worries dripping off me together with the sweat. Some people say I run from my problems, but I say I run towards solutions. Another lap. There we go, losing some stress there. Everything is looking fine once again. How's the faction doing? Yeah, only 2 members. People are abandoning this faction. They're just really not interested, are they? The city of Goldguard Heights. Sounds cool. Let's go ahead and train Aegon. This sound is gonna haunt me in my dreams tonight. How old are you, Aegon? You're 15. He should come of age soon. Hopefully that also means he becomes a knight. And then we can stop with all of these pop-ups, of course. Speaking of which, we got another one. Let's train your chivalry again. Another excellent session. Well done, my son. If you could age a little bit faster, that would be nice as well. Rhaegar, my dear friend, I was once again reminded of your victory against Jon, so I decided to write a poem about your triumph, Miles says, clearing his throat. The Lance of the Iron Throne, a work of poetry dedicated to King Rhaegar's victory over the brooding Jon, written by Rhaegar's good friend Miles. Where other men speak silvered words, our hero himself in iron girds, then all shall tremble as he takes field, and show to the foe that there's no thick enough shield. Oh. Thank you, my friend. I will keep this poem close. We gained a new court artifact as well. Let's go ahead and train Aegon once again. So can I display that in my court now? No? Not sure. Is it? Oh, it's inventory items, I think. The Lance of the Iron Throne. We gain some prestige and also prestige per dread as well there. There we go. We're slowly gaining artifacts ever so slightly. Now, one thing I wanted to do was check up on the main houses and whatnot, wasn't it? So let's zoom out a little bit. We don't need to actually bother zooming out. Let's open this. So the first ones I want to look at is House Stark, of course. Wait, that's House Karstark. I don't care about House Karstark. So, of course, we have Queen Lyanna. There's not many Starks left. And Lady Palla? I mean, you have siblings, though. Oh, they're Umbers. Oh, wow. Okay, this is... Okay, luckily you are betrothed. Is this matrilineal? It is. Okay, so the Starks will hopefully not die out. Yeah, we weren't able to marry with Lady Palla, were we? Because of the, it wouldn't let Jon marry her. Wow, the Starks are really close to dying out then. Is Eddard Stark still not a thing anymore? I mean, how would I see this? I mean, character finder, of course. Maybe I'm using the wrong Stark here. If I go House Stark... It's not showing. What about if I go Eddard Stark? Is it only showing me landed? It might be only showing me landed people here. I think he might be gone. It would have been just easier if I clicked on Lyanna, right? Where's Eddard gone? That's Brandon. No, Ned is still alive. Brandon and Benjen died though. How did Benjen die? Was slain in battle by Roose. Oh, okay. And Brandon was executed on... Oh, the Mad King killed Brandon. Okay. So we still have Ned Stark here. But of course, he was sent to the wall. So he's not actually showing under the house because... I think when you go to the wall, it just doesn't matter, right? Okay, so the Starks are in a bit of trouble. What about the Baratheons? Let's go ahead and get an update on these guys. They're looking a little better, aren't they? So we've got Lord Stannis here. He's doing well. Renly's grown up a little bit. He's not landed yet. And then a few children there as well. If we go ahead and look at Stannis. There we go. He does have 2 children. So that's all looking good there. Who else should we look at? The Lannisters. Let's go ahead and look at House Lannister. We got 2 there. So we got Tywin. That's the one I'm most interested in. Jaime's imprisoned. Okay. What did you do? You're in house arrest? I'm not the one. Mark for freedom. Mark to release from prison. This allows you to declare a war to free captives. Ah. That's a cool interaction. Cersei does have some children of her own now. How's Tyrion doing? Tyrion's married, no children of his own yet, though. And, of course, Jaime has been in prison there. But the Lannisters are actually doing somewhat okay. Who else should we look at? The Tullys, maybe. We look at House Tully. How are they doing? Obviously, Catelyn is still alive. We got Lady Lysa here, the Riverlands. They're not doing too well, are they? That's fine. Who else? All the house names are escaping me now. What's Littlefinger up to, I wonder? I forget how to spell Baelish. If we go to intrigue, though, there we go. Oh, he does actually have the title Littlefinger now. He doesn't have any children. He's not married. He is still landed, though. How many kills do you have? You've killed Hugo and Leowyn. That's all looking fine. And then, of course, if we look at our own... The Targaryens, well, we're doing very well for ourselves at the moment. Quite happy with that. What about the Greyjoys? Are any of them landed now? Yeah, none of them are landed. Theon's still alive, though. As is Asher. Maybe one day they'll land themselves again. Now, I'm probably forgetting a bunch of people there. Of course, we do have the likes of Varys on our court and things like this. So that's all looking fine. We go over here. Where are the... I forget. Ah, Fang Hill. There we go. So, Clegane's father is still alive. Very much so. We'll have to see how things progress there. Sadly, I think that's going to be it for today, though. So, a little bit of war going on in that episode was fun to see. Let's go ahead and take a look at Dragonstone. We haven't seen it up close for a while. Oh, I love this. It looks amazing. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching as always. And if you want to see more, make sure to press that like button. I'll see you next time.